Hello, I am Raziel. The Black Templar Combat Patrol box is the only CP box that is really aimed at a Black Templar army. Unlike the other Space Marine ones that can be used for any Space Marine chapter, the Black Templar box is unique in that sense. Inside you get a Marshal, which is a captain under the Codex rules. The Primaris Crusader squad, which is 5 Primaris, 4 Scouts and a Sword Brethren. Now we go back to the units that are in the box. The last two are an Impulsor and a 5-man Primaris Intercessor squad. You also get a Black Templar upgrade sprue, which is pretty cool, as you can make the Intercessors into Assault Intercessors. Plus, the Assault Intercessors actually look more Black Templar than the normal Intercessors, as the sprue has all the weapons chained to their wrists. Now, that's unlike the normal Intercessors. Just so you know, this is what I did with my box. Now the problem with this box, unlike the others, is how much the savings drop off with a second purchase. See, the Marshal being a captain, this means the next box, you have a mini you cannot really use in your army. I mean, you can equip him differently to add some variation and change him out, but if you don't do that, it just means you're not saving as much. And as I worked it out, it's pretty much just him you're saving on. So you're going to be saving about £2.50 in total. Now the Codex is a supplement. I'm not going to repeat myself on the opinion on that particular problem with this edition. Let's talk about the Codex on its own merit. It is pretty good, 80 pages, which is the same as the Blood Angel and Dark Angel supplements. 22 pages of that is lore and only 8 pages of data sheets. Now that is unlike the 17 pages in the Dark Angels book or 22 in the Space Wolves one. Now it kind of escapes me why the Marshal didn't get his own unique datasheet for this supplement. It would have been pretty cool to see him get some special rules rather than him just be a better looking captain, especially one that can be easily kit bashed into any force. Now the other problem is he is actually listed on the Combat Patrol box, I should say, on the back of the box as a Marshal and not a captain. Now, unlike the others, there is no unique vehicle in this supplement. Now, the Blood Angels have the Bow Predator, the Space Wolves has the Stormfang, Dark Angels the Dark Talon and the Nephilim, and of course we have the Corvus Darkstar with the Death Watch. I like flyers, that's why I like these supplements so much. I like reading about the flyers, to be honest with you. I like the aircraft in the 41st millennium. They are some of the best looking ones and have some of the coolest names. They're just so cool. Now what I think Games Workshop should have done with this book is made an Imperial Fist supplement. I mean, it's only 8 pages of data sheets compared to the others, which would have been made up with the Imperial Fist ones, such as Pedro Cantor, Lysander as well. Of course, that's Crimson Fist and Imperial Fist. Now adding these two together would have made a very similar sized Codex supplement, which would have been no real difference between that and the others. I mean, the thickest right now is, of course, the Space Wolves one at 88 pages. Now, the art itself, there's really not much new art in this. There's the Primaris art, but most of the art, which it really focuses on, is old artwork. From the old pencil of the Banner Bearer, and of course, the John Blanche one. Now, the John Blanche piece now has been repeated ad nauseum. I have at least 3 books with it in. I have the 3rd edition rulebook, and I think it's the 4th edition rulebook, which also has it, and now this book. No, this is not the special edition either. The lore is good, even if, like every other codex in this edition, incredibly sparse. I love the Armageddon lore. It's been one of my favourite battles and wars in the entire universe, especially as they keep going back to it, and I want them to go back again. Now, it's a summary of a Second Orc battle. I mean, there's not much I can say about that. I mean, there's the book Hell's Reach by Adam Desky Bolden, which does it so much better. But yeah, this is just a one-page summary of the battle, and of course what Gromaldus is doing since. Now, the other good bit I like is that it has the various crusades in it too. It shows what Black Templars are doing and what, and how they're spread out and what other battles they're taking part in. To be fair, this supplement has some of the best lore to come out of the Codex in this edition. So, does the supplement and combat patrol box complement each other? Well, not really. It's not the worst for a Space Marine box. To be fair, though, the fact that the others can be used for any other chapter, and this one is very much a Black Templar one, though you can also make it this Dark Angel one with a bit of kit bashing. But you'd still need an extra scout just to make out a full squad there. It's not the worst either. But it only uses one data sheet out of the entire codex. That's just the one, and it's kind of silly. Now, the 5 intercessors can be equipped with a Sword Brethren Squad war gear. To me, I actually thought it looked kind of dopey. I tried it out and I didn't like it. They just looked like Assault Intercessors with a couple of extra weapons. So that's why I made them Assault Intercessors in the end. And I reckon they should have replaced the Primaris Intercessors with a Sword Brethren Squad. The savings would still have been quite close together, but you would have got more use out of a Codex supplement as you do now. Now, as you do use this one page, and the Pyroblaster can only be used by the Primaris Crusader Squad. So that one page does actually get a bit of use then. Though, to be honest with you, you could get the Dark Angel, Death Watch and normal Space Marine boxes, and the Codex will get very much the same amount of use by about one squad. I mean, seriously, that's how bad it is. I would like to see the Marshal get his own page, because that would have made it a lot better, or at least added a different unit that was unique to Black Templars. And like most other Space Marine boxes, it has been kind of cobbled together to be a Space Marine army and have a stamp of that faction on it, or their chapter on it. And if you really want to get a second box, you get this box for your Black Templars. The next box I would suggest is the Dark Angel one, because you get a chaplain in that one. And you have plenty of spare bits left over from the sprue to make them into Black Templars. Well, that's it. What do I think? I think it's a good codex and the box is pretty good, but they don't really complement each other well because of how sparse the rules the codex supplement actually has. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a good video to make. I like these ones, and I'll be doing another one soon. What do you think of the book, the codex supplement and the combat patrol box? Do you think they work together well, or do you think there's other ways you could do it to start a Black Templar army? Well, thank you very much for watching. Hope you all have a good day. The links to Wayland Games, Forbidden Planet, my t-shirt, my comics, and of course my Patreon all down below. And as always, use one of the other links first. Treat yourself. Don't just go and give me money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a good day. Enjoy your hobby. And forget it is your hobby. Paint your models as you wish. I love seeing lots of different colored models and people being a bit more different into it. Especially after I've watched my daughter paint Zangors as Patrick and SpongeBob. Thank you very much.